Hi, it's Michael from Culture Talk and Tours, and I'm here today at Fun Year Art Gallery in Taichung City, Taiwan, with Andrew Tsai, the director. Wonderful to see you again.
Thank you.
We haven't been here in a while. I don't think we've been here since the Japanese print show.
Oh, yes.
Yes, you've had shows, but no openings.
Yes.
So we're here today. This is called the Spring
Art Show.
Birds of Paradise.
Yes.
Okay. And Andrew's going to tell us a little bit about this show. It's 10
artists.
10 artists,
Yes.
and they're emerging artists.
Yes. This show came about when last year, when Taichung Cultural Bureau,
Yes.
they have this program where they gather 14 universities from Taiwan.
Right.
They are all art department graduates.
Right.
And then, so they want to work with the local galleries.
Okay.
And then, so we sign up for it, and
Okay.
then since last year we've been doing this.
Okay.
And we also do like call-outs.
Right.
So our goal is to promote young emerging artists.
Right.
So this year we have 10 new artists.
And that show was at Jia-Rong Cultural Center? Yeah,
Yes.
because we covered that on my show because Mr. Arthur, who's one of the artists here,
Yes.
he was showing there as well, so we were following him. So you have 10 artists, and this year they're all Taiwanese?
Yes, this year in the result we have all Taiwanese artists.
Okay. Now some are graduates, 2 are graduates, and the
And others are because this year we also do counts, and then we don't have any restrictions regarding age, nationality, or the media.
Okay.
So
wonderful. Something.
So everybody, if they are interested, they are welcome to apply.
Okay. And when is the deadline to apply?
This year is already over.
Yeah,
So we are, if people are interested, we are opening up next year in April. For applications.
So, and then the show is in June.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've got some time to get started and get your application together. So we can contact you on Instagram or on email.
This program is open online.
Okay.
So at that time we'll open an online application, so people could fill out Google Forms.
Okay.
And fill up and also submit their works, their image.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty simple application process.
Okay. Get in contact with Andrew. Now Andrew's going to go through the artists with us one by one and explain who they are. So behind us, this is who?
This is
Shao-Yuan.
Yes. He's from
Donghai University. Okay, we know some students from there.
Yes.
And he's working in acrylics.
Yes. He is one of the artists that we cooperated through the 艺术新生 from Da'un Culture Center.
Okay.
Yeah, so he used acrylics, and then his work talks about relationships.
Okay.
Yes.
So he has these.
Also like
1, 2,
2, 3, and also behind this wall.
behind this wall. Okay, so we're gonna go see the next artist, and that's over here. And who is this artist?
This artist's name is Tsai.
Hao-Yi.
Tsai.
Just like your last name?
Yes.
Okay. And
He in this series he did like incorporation with the ink arts and also the contemporary. He tried to showcase a new type of Eastern calligraphy.
okay, because it almost looks like chalk.
Yes. So in traditional, it's like the ink arts on white backgrounds.
Yes.
In his case, everything is using darker tones.
Okay. So he switched it.
Yeah, he switched it, and then he used the chalk pen.
So it is chalk.
Yes.
So if you see this one, it's got a lot of white, and you can see the shading. So this is chalk pen.
Yes.
Wow. And it's kind of like a landscape or something.
It's very interesting that this artist, he and his sister also artists.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and
She's around the corner.
she's around the corner.
Okay.
And then they do like this planes and also home, like during like a home settings.
Okay. So it's interesting to see switching from a white background to a black background. So we've got this one here, and then we're going to go see the next one around. Now behind me, these I recognize right away. This is Mr. Arthur, and his full name is Arthur
Zhou.
Zhou, yes. Now we met Arthur here at this show, and then we went to his studio at Donghai University, and we went to his show at they had at the at the Dongdong Culture Center. So we've seen a lot of his work, and we met him at Kaiser Gallery where I had my show. He had a graduation show. So he does a lot of he reads a lot. So a lot of it's inspiration from books and
yeah, it's interesting that his idea of art is coming from originally from the idea of showcasing culture from ancient history.
yes,
So you can see here it's a lot of architectural
Yes.
and a lot of dome-like
Yes.
features. So what he was trying to portray is that through this kind of remnants is through a lot of time and it's through a lot of like natural like corrosion.
right,
So the way he did his art is he put layers of ink, paints,
yes,
and then he scrub it off.
yes,
So he's kind of like he wants to try to portray that the essence of the remnants
Yes.
are left through time. So
Yes.
he tried to scrub away,
Yes.
kind of like time scrubbing away these remnants.
like he's like an archaeologist or
Yeah,
something.
yes.
But he does do a lot of architectural features in buildings, and I don't know if you can see, but there's so many colors here because there's so many layers, and then he's working everywhere. I did see his studio at his university, and he works very fast. So he had something, and someone like Chowder, she maybe takes like weeks for something, and he did it in a day. So he had all of these canvases. I also like that he's doing these different sizes. A lot of them are small,
Yes.
and they're quite interesting. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is quite interesting.
Yes.
And then this one I think I've seen before. This is a big one.
Yes, this is a big one.
Maybe I saw it in his studio.
This one is interesting is that compared to his auto works, this one is all painted by hands.
Right.
So you can see how he tried to portray like this like Greek mythology.
Yeah, and
also
more human figure.
and also you can see that he continues his thought of by scraping off some of the because he felt that this part and this part is not as important.
Right.
Yeah. So you can see that he tried to finish, but some he felt like it's okay to left undone.
Right. And then even some places it's just the original canvas.
Yes.
Yeah, he does great work. I wish I could speak more with him because he doesn't speak a lot of English. So when he's explaining things, it's hard for us to communicate. But yes, I really do like his work. Okay, so let's go see the sister of the other artist. Okay?
Okay.
Now this artist you were saying is the sister
Of Tsai.
who was doing the black
But-
with the white
Yes.
chalk.
Yes.
Okay. So again,
This artist, her name is Tsai, and her work is very interesting. Is that she plays with the perspective.
right.
Yeah. So you can see that her fountains and then her chair. She tried to portray this place as like it's kind of like a paradise. It's kind of like a resort.
Okay.
And then he tried to bring the viewers very close because she wants to make you feel that you are just like right in front of this thing. Yes. But she also did this exaggerated
Right.
size of the building. but also she did like in the far side you can see the ocean view.
Right.
So in this picture, she tries to convey a sense of a thing that you can understand the whole picture just within one picture.
And is she using this from a real place, or this is just imagination?
I don't think this is a real place.
Yeah.
I feel this is more of her imagination.
Well, it's a beautiful place. I love it. And she's got the geese here.
It's very interesting that she uses untraditional perspective in her paintings.
Yeah, and again, it's quite layered. And this is acrylic?
Also acrylic.
Okay, because it's almost looking like oil. If you want to come closer, you can see so many colors in here. It's green, but she's got grays and even lime green and yellow. So she's really kind of layered the colors. So this is the sister of the other artist.
Yes.
And that's quite interesting.
It's interesting because Tsai is from the Dagun Culture Center.
Right.
And her brother submitted the application. So before we didn't know they are brother and sisters.
Right.
So it's interesting how among all these applicants we chose to
siblings. Yeah, very interesting. So that is, we've seen 4 artists now, and we've got 6 more. Let's go see the next artist. Now the next artist, this is Huang, and what can you say about this?
His work is trying to portray the night sky.
Yes.
And you can see he used different techniques, and then he uses different. At the first glance, you see different kind of plants, but in reality, what he tries to convey is serenity of oneself. When one like look into the nature, it's very quiet. So he wants to portray that kind of feelings through his work.
Right. And he has, if you come up close, there's actually little stars. There's one here, and then there's a little silver star right here, and here, and here. And then the rest is like a splatter, kind of like little dots.
Yes.
It's quite interesting.
We try to incorporate different kinds of stars, and you will tell that there are different kinds of stars within this work.
Okay, so he has this one, and this one here also has a star on it. And that is a flower at night.
Yes, this is a flower at night.
And the background is quite interesting too, because again, it's like he's put a varnish on it or something.
Yes, actually every work is, the techniques is a little bit different. Here
Right.
I try to think about how he could change the texture of each of the work.
Right.
But you can tell in every of his work, the tone is in a darker tone.
Yes.
But inside is very interesting texture.
Yes. And this almost is looking not glossy.
Yes.
And then this has the varnish on it, so the flower is, it makes it actually pop. And then he has this other one here, and I can see already there's a star. There's a star right there. Yeah, and it's very layered. Here's some stars here.
So his work is, I talk to her and say, oh, her works, you have to look at very, very close. Very interesting.
Yes.
If you see it all very close.
Yeah, it's like the texture of these is so much, and then he's painting, and then he's doing a splatter. But it's, yeah, it almost looks like a stencil. You know, like, is he taping and then painting around the tape?
He used that technique.
Yes.
But it's different in every single
Every different painting, yes. Now he has these 3,
also,
and then these ones. Oh, he also has these ones here. So different shape of the canvas as well. This is very long, and again stars.
yes. And you can see this one is very interesting that he uses those water-based paints and also oil-based paints.
Okay.
And mixing them together. to get different effects.
And is there any sort of kind of paper added to it? It looks like collage.
This one, I don't think there's paper, but it's a very thin layer of white paint.
It's like a wash.
So it turns out kind of like it's kind of like a veil.
Yeah, that one's beautiful too. And then this one I saw because I really like the greens and the blue. And this is very shiny, the leaves here.
Yes.
But then this is kind of more.
Yeah, this is collages. So in this one, he incorporated collage.
Right. Oh, this one is
the leaves.
This one is collage. And then his last piece is this one here. Okay. And more stars. So I always like to come to your openings because your artists come here and then I can kind of meet with them. But you're very good at explaining the work of everyone. So he has 6 pieces.
Yes, 6 pieces.
Yeah, well, that's nice. A nice big collection. Now this one caught my eye because it's like a scroll.
Yes.
Okay. And so this is
this artist called Tsai.
Okay, Chen.
Yes. So she does this Chinese calligraphy arts.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's amazing that this one is a very big piece.
Yes. If you come in closer, there's so much detail. You can't, like this could be a painting right here, and this could be a painting. Like there's so much detail. So this is on canvas, like a.
This is not on canvas. This is on paper.
On paper. Wow.
Paper and being yeah.
So it's like a traditional scroll painting, and they put it together. So they're matching up here. This is.
Yes.
So she worked on them both together.
So it's interesting that this piece is already being collected.
Oh.
Yeah. And in this one, she tried to incorporate some of the key feature in Taiwan.
Okay.
Because she's from Taiwan.
Yes, it's got a very kind of beach feel to it.
Yes. And all her works, she tried to, because she has like this free imagination, and then she also try to incorporate what she had learned in the university, which is in arts.
Okay.
And also she tried to incorporate some of the more detailed Chinese paintings into her work.
I'm just thinking this is such a huge piece. Do you know how long this took? Months.
A month.
Yeah. Because you're drawing it and then you're having to paint it.
Yes.
Okay, so and then she also has these ones
These
here.
are smaller works.
Okay. And it's also quite interesting the shape of the. And is this on paper as well?
This is on paper, and then she put it on the canvas.
So you can see
canvas
it.
frame.
It's folded around there, and still very kind of sea. Kind of seems like under the sea kind of feeling. And this is quite interesting. This is like a folding screen.
Yes.
And she's got this very kind of Japanese feeling.
Yes.
Has she done these little ceramic figures?
She also do some ceramics.
Oh,
so
wow.
right now she's incorporating a lot of different, and then she tried to think about how she could showcase that sort of different methods.
Wow. I love this one because I love things that you can look at for a long time and you keep seeing things. I'm going to have a look at this one a bit longer and then we'll go see the next artist. And this is our next artist, and this is who?
Huang Sang-Yu.
Huang Sang-Yu. And this is also acrylic?
This is, yes.
Yeah, it seems acrylic. And it's a TV. And this is a singer?
This is a very famous Taiwanese singer.
Okay.
His name is Wu Bai.
Wu Bai, okay.
So this artist, he has this love for music.
Right.
It's also like always his inspiration.
Okay.
So in this particular piece, he's trying to convey a moment.
Okay.
Yes. And then his work, he would like to show it like through some kind of screen.
Okay.
So throughout his work, you can see that he tried to provide kind of provide like there's a sound aspect of a screen, and then
Okay.
also like a world within the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and in this one, he tried to convey a moment where this singer has a moments of doubt
Okay.
on TV, live television.
Okay.
But he felt that moment is very special because that moment he felt like everything's went silent,
Right.
and everything's still, and everybody's watching him.
Right.
But it's okay.
Because it's real.
Yeah, it's real, and
Real
he
life.
felt that that moment is very connected. So
Yes.
he tried to capture these kind of feelings through his art.
That's so, and then this shadow with the light coming through a window somewhere. Now I saw this one, but this is the one over here that caught my eye. And when you said screen, we've got MacBook here, and always the artist has the cutting board,
Yes.
and some headphones and a table. Now this one seems oil because it's got a lot of
Yes.
kind of smells like oil painting too. This is fabulous. So this is a photo.
So this is also a cover of the music album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he explained that this is his work studio,
Okay.
and then he was listening to the music, and where he found that the lyrics are so beautiful that he tried to capture that through that moment.
And this perspective too, because it's like you're sitting here because the paintbrushes are in this right near you, and then it's kind of going down the room this way, and that's like a mirror.
This is a painting.
Oh, that's a painting.
So this is like a play. So he's also doing a painting within a painting.
Wow, really makes you think. So he has these two, and then some smaller ones.
This series, he's trying to capture the fleeting moments of candles and
Okay.
lights.
So he has this candles here with a little twinkle, and then this one, and I quite like this one with the lighter, and this is at the beach somewhere.
Yes.
Wow. And then this one is
It's also a candle.
a rainy window or something.
Yes, a window. Yes.
So you're outside, you're looking in, and you can see all the kind of fog and the
And
raindrops. Wow, that's wonderful. Okay, let's go see the next artist. Our next artist, this is Pei-Ru, and anything with leaves I'm all about. We've got our air conditioner here, and this is almost like a pointillism, or it's quite interesting.
This is Jia-Rong. You can also call this the Japanese painting.
Okay.
So it actually she used this kind of like lignin paste.
Right.
And she will use the minerals and drop, and that would
Oh, okay.
make the picture.
Okay, so it's got a texture on it. If you come up close, you can see, especially on the dinosaur and the leaf here, you can see that it has quite a lot of details on it. And then this one, I quite like this one too. And this is just a pot in a flower pot at her house.
These are actually things from Tainan streets because
Okay.
she's from Tainan. So she say when she travel on the street, she will look at the gardens,
Okay.
the street views,
Right.
and she want to capture the sights.
Okay.
through art.
And if you do come to Taiwan, you will notice that a lot of the aunties and uncles, they do kind of decorate their little road,
Yes,
their driveway.
side roads.
Yeah.
With this,
And even this dinosaur is not strange. I have an uncle by my house, and he even has goldfish, and then he'll put little figurines around all the plants. So it's quite a kind of snapshot of Taiwan.
the regular street.
Yeah, life in Taiwan. So she has 2 pieces, or she has more?
She has 3 pieces.
Okay, let's see her next piece. And then this one here. Wow, this is quite beautiful too. And is this on canvas or is it on paper?
This is on canvas.
On canvas, yeah.
But she have the wooden boards.
Okay. Wow, this is really wonderful too. And again, this sitting on a brick is so Taiwan.
It's everyday life in
Yeah,
Taiwan.
it really is everyday life in Taiwan.
She wonders why people always place the flower pots on the street.
Yeah.
And in this view, she used a green backdrop.
Yeah.
And I see it goes really well with all the plants.
Yeah, no, it really makes them pop. Now this I recognize, this is
Shao-Yuan.
Chowder. Yeah, Chowder. So her English name is Chowder. And I know it's her because she always has this kind of characteristic
Yes.
doll face. And she was in your show last year. And I also saw her at the Dadong Culture Center.
Yes.
Now she also is capturing Taiwan life. This is the floor that we just saw in another show, the famous Taiwan floor. And I know she loves tiles too because she had that wonderful painting last year just of the famous Taiwan stool.
Yes.
And she just had tile.
Yes. And what she tried to portray is her memories of her childhood.
Right.
So she would incorporate her memories like the tiles.
Yes.
You know, like all these characters are from her childhood memories. You know, this.
Yes.
This is like
The protection.
The protection that
Grandma gives you.
Grandparents would give you to wear.
Yes, and then she's got a mermaid tail, so she thought she was a mermaid. I also like how she's painting right over the edge, so you can frame it in a shadow box or just hang it here. Now these I love. This is used for things at the temple or washing, and
These are very
super traditional.
very traditional and very close to Taiwanese because if you are old enough,
Yeah.
like us, we would have this buckets
Yeah.
to, in the old days, we have the tub and
Yeah.
we use this to scoop out water,
Yeah.
and then this is for washing
Wash
clothes.
the clothes, yeah.
So every aspect of this hints to us our childhood memory.
Yeah, and the detail in the tile is so wonderful. Now this, again, you have to come to Taiwan, but I've seen these stairs
Yes.
in every kind of walk up here.
And the stone stairway.
And this railing, and then this is some sort of image.
Yes.
She used to play under the stairs or something.
So she tried to capture her childhood memory again.
Okay.
This is really, right now they don't do this anymore.
No,
Yeah.
they don't do these railings. And also before they used to do the nice bars on the window, and now they just do those ugly shiny steel ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So this, if you look at this, you will go back to
Yeah, that's Grandma's house.
Grandma's house.
And then this is her tile, and then she has an IV of beer.
Beer, yes.
Yeah, this is the Taiwan beer.
Taiwan beer.
Yeah, this is the classic. You may think it's Heineken, but it's not. I know that. And again, the tile again. I love the green tile. And then last year she was doing some kind of mixed media thing, like she would take the bag from KFC
Yeah.
and then do things. I quite like those pieces as well.
Yeah. But this year, I think she focused on more of because her works are more finished. I would
Yes.
say. Last
Yeah.
year, we would see some of the on the cardboard
Yes.
and on the bags.
Yeah.
So she and Arthur are from last year.
Yes.
So we try to keep our connection with these artists
Yeah.
and then coming back and then
Watch them.
watch them grow,
Grow.
watch them having new work.
Change. Okay.
Yes.
And now let's go see. Is this the last artist?
This is our
Okay. Let's go see the last artist. Now this next artist is Jia-Rong, and from.
She's also from Taiwan.
Okay.
Yes, and she is a very unique artist. That her and her husband are also artists.
Oh wow.
So she's kind of she's not graduated from art major. She's actually art history major.
Oh, okay.
And then she began her works 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And then her works talks about relationships
Okay.
and traveling.
And this is like one of those kids' cars that you play in. I don't know how they fit into it.
Yeah, because she have a nephew who has these cards.
Okay.
And then she liked it very much, and so she utilized it within her arts. And in this piece, she talks about like having a, she's like a newlywed, and she felt that her marriage is you have to work with your other ones in order to move.
To make it work.
Yeah. But however, she felt that sometimes she felt unsafe.
Yeah.
So you feel that her surroundings have obstacles.
Yes.
And then the road is not easy to maneuver.
And the wheels are everywhere, and she's half out of the car.
Yeah.
So.
But then she see that inside the picture, the bride and then the groom is holding hands.
Yes.
So she felt that together they'll make small piece by small way by small way.
Yeah, step by step.
Step by step.
In the right direction. So she has this piece, and then she has this whole kind of little room here.
Yes.
So here is this her and her husband in the tub.
Yes. So so it's interesting that in her she's not artistic trained. So
Right.
all these pictures are feel very herself.
Yes. And I recognize this Taiwanese
brand
Yeah.
of shampoo.
Yeah. So it's quite interesting to see these little touches that if you weren't here, you wouldn't know. And I like this one that's two together.
This is interesting is that during the COVID,
Oh, okay.
people, in Taiwan, they have screens when you're sitting to eat.
Yes.
So it felt strange, but at that moment it feels okay because people are just sitting side by side, but you have to have a screen.
Yes, even though you come together and leave together.
Yes.
Yeah. And then this again, two small canvases together. This is quite. And is this oil? It seems very.
Yes. It's oil.
Yeah. And the colors are quite interesting. The earth tones. So this is her and her husband again.
She say just relationship.
The relationship. Okay.
In general.
And then again, a man and a woman. So is she brushing her teeth?
Brushing her teeth.
Yeah. And yeah, it's quite interesting with the brush strokes and everything. And then this last piece here, this is
It's
a
like
swimming pool.
Poolside lover. Yes.
Okay. So, and again, a man and woman. Okay, at the pool. So she has quite a few, and it's a nice little corner. Is that that's all 10?
Yes, that's all 10.
Okay. Now this show is here until July
13th.
July 13th. And you're open Tuesday
to Saturday. 10:30 to 6.
Okay. And if you wanted to make sure if you're open, you can just call. And
Yes, if you want to come and visit, and you can just call the number and make sure.
We'll post that. And you're always here, so if you want to get a nice tour, Andrew's here to see you. Well, thank you so much. It's great to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you since that show at the Lei Gallery.
Oh, yes.
Because you came when I was in that Kaiser Gallery.
Yes.
Yeah, so Andrew's quite involved in the art world here in Taichung City. It's a cool gallery, and if you want to see 10 emerging artists, Taiwanese artists, come see the spring show, Birds of Paradise.
Yes.
At Fun Year Art Gallery.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the next episode.